Hello, Gemini. Thank you for clicking on my channel and welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your June forecast tarot reading, a companion to your astrology forecast, which you will find a link in the description below this video. And for members, you can look months ahead. Let's begin. Cards have been shuffled to save time. The head of your reading is the Four of Air, the Ace of Earth, the Nine of Air, the Four of Earth, the King of Water, the Queen of Water, the Eight of Water, the Ten of Fire, the Sun, Five of Air, Two of Air, the Star, and the Hermit. So we begin at the head of your reading. The overall energy is about healing, spiritual or physical or both. We have this fear of a new beginning. It looks good, but you're holding on to something from the past. Maybe it's just about you adhering to the one who loves you. There seems to be quite a bond here with the King and Queen of Water. So there is this new beginning for you, Gemini, and you are sensing it intuitively, what this is going to entail, this new beginning. It's going to entail you worrying that things might not pan out the way you hoped. It's going to entail you walking away, and it's also going to entail you having a healing of letting go of things from the past. We have this Four of Earth above the Ten of Fire. This is about holding on to something. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad, but this is about you letting go. We have the King of Water, which is someone who loves you, who is wise, gives good advice, someone you really connect with on a spiritual level, psychically, even if you're not physically together. That brings a great deal of happiness. So you see that new beginning, but it is scary because it's a big deal. Maybe lacking a little bit of confidence here. Wondering, am I doing the right thing? Is this worth it? So it's bringing you to a decision in June that is difficult. But this knowledge is going to come to you. Now, the Star card is all about knowledge and divine knowledge. But we see some help coming here for you to help navigate through that left brain, the logic, because that's probably where the conflict is coming from. You know, do you take leaps of faith? Do you go forward in this direction? What is that going to mean for you logically? Is it going to leave you bereft? Is it going to leave you a pauper? Is it going to leave you alone? This also feels like, Gemini, during the month of June or near the end of June, you're going to feel like you're quite happy to be alone or have some space to yourself while you're working through your spiritual growth. We have a soulmate helping to heal that. Spiritual, physical, someone pampering you. Respect. Acknowledging this new beginning. Knowing that, you know, the Nine of Bows is that last preparation for that last well, maybe of tying up loose ends in order to have this new beginning. And this new beginning does involve monetary, what your finances are going to look like. There is a sense of preparation for the completion. Rebirth. Scary to make that step of walking away from these things that you are going to be dealing with, facing. This is shadow work you're doing. Dedication. There's that fear again. You're going to go forward on this in spite of, oh crap, look, I missed every time. But I mean, look at all the directions those arrows went, and you know this time you're probably going to hit the mark even with your eyes closed. And there is a sense of that. There is a sense of closing your eyes to whatever logic may be trying to invade from others. Feeling the need to, this one is one you have to do yourself. Fearful that you won't, but you know you have to. There's hesitation there. Holding on to something, thinking, what if I miss? Then what have I got? This person who loves you so much is going to help you end that cycle. And there's the door to the new cycle for you. Intuitively, you're opening up that portal, that stargate. Intuitively. Look at how this, I don't know if that's a muskrat or the tail points to the water, that of abundance, overflowing. Now this is interesting because this card here is the same as this card here about walking away. And we have the Guardian. This has a really strong sense of Gemini. You don't have to keep repeating to reinforce the ancestry or genealogy or the DNA of your purpose. And it may even feel like that you're walking away from, centuries of preparation for going for the Holy Grail. But you are protected. The Mirror. Now it's falling on the Ten of Fire. Honoring the dead. Looking in the mirror. Realizing that a part of yourself is dying and needs to die. This heron is holding a vessel, or maybe it's a money pouch. Standing by and ready. Boredom. When's my happiness coming in? You know it's there. Perhaps you're impatient or disappointed that it hasn't culminated into a reality yet, as long as you have been building on it and preparing for it. But then again, there's that healing. It is because you need this time. This is the time for you to... I'm always suspicious of the monarch butterfly because of mind control. But this is about really getting in touch with. Don't fight it. Don't fight the healing or the process. Trust the plan. Here we come to balance. This is a healing. We have the serpents that, signify when they go wrap into different directions like that. It's the pharmacy sign that they use, which I've always been uncomfortable with. But at the very heart of this, the roots of this is like humanity. So this decision that you're going to be making in June doesn't just affect you anymore. It brings things to balance for the entire world. It is a part, it's like the decision you are making may seem on a personal level, but it permeates out into a global one, coming to justice and balance. And then look at that, at the right moment, the knowledge exactly when you're going to take that leap of faith. That intuitive, oh my goodness, look at that leap of faith. The salmon going upstream to spawn. I'm alone, but I know my mate is on the other side of that. Part of that walking away, part of that letting go, part of allowing that evolution of spirit, mind, and body. Let's finish this with a message of love or advice from the tarot. And a reminder that your astrology companion for this reading will be in a link in the description below. Members can look months ahead. A message for Gemini regarding love or advice about love. I'm not going to keep that because I kind of purposely did that. It was cheesy. That one wasn't. One more for Gemini. Forgiving and learning, and stay optimistic. You may be tired on waiting. You know, everybody feels that in one level or another because of the times that we are in. But this is about releasing the past, healing. And we have to do this almost on a daily basis. Just that this is a big one coming up for you, Gemini. And needing to take that optimism a step further in faith. Now, it's a funny thing because I'm always touting to people, faith is no longer enough for me. Belief is no longer enough for me. I want truth. I want evidence. I want, but that's me. I'm stubborn that way. I want the truth. Therefore, I can put faith in truth. Healing family issues. So remember I said here, Gemini, this decision, this healing, this transformation you're going through isn't just going to affect you. It's going to permeate out to family members, community members, global members. Stay optimistic and be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself, Gemini. I hope that helped. Check out your astrology forecast in the link below. Thank you for joining me. God bless. And I hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye for now, Gemini.